What's going on, everybody? I am CaptainRoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell 2 Game of Saving Throws 72.
Oh, yeah.
It's D&D week.
Finally.
Isn't every week D&D week?
Well, it's the start of my D&D week.
Oh, okay.
Okay, makes sense. Makes more sense.
Start of my D&D week.
Yeah.
Let's hope it goes better than last week.
We have radio and thoughts and prayers mode.
I was trying to remember why I'm here.
Roll all the low numbers for us.
You go to hell or be sure.
We offer you a sacrifice.
Take the old dragon. He's fat and near death anyways.
Oh, okay.
Please.
I'll give you a reminder. Remember, we're level 16 here. It's not level 12 combat. It's level 16.
What level 12 combat?
I want level 20 combat.
No.
Level 12!
I want two gods bare knuckle boxing in the corner.
Oh. Forever a meme, level 12. I will never forget thee. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, you didn't enjoy last week's ridiculous amount of low rolls on every single show that we had. It was nothing but a drag out claw fest for your lives, or in this case, memories. So
I don't even want to remember it.
No, it was terrible. It was terrible. Bad things happened to everyone.
In
No one was spared.
in 72 weeks of D&D, has to be the worst rolls of any night.
Yes.
this is the worst week of rolls of any time.
Yeah.
Radio's bar napkin math, something about 70% failures or some shit like that, or 70% under double digits,
Yeah.
which is pretty much a failure.
It's insane.
It's total failures.
I don't think we've had a night. I mean, we've had some bad shit. You know, we've had people die and bad stuff happen. Some bad rolls, but not that many consecutive bad rolls.
To everyone.
Just table loathing.
Yes. There was no
Yeah.
balance. No give and no take. The dice were just cruel and unforgiving.
It's like when you play Monopoly and everybody's losing. There is no winner.
I mean, if you're playing Monopoly anyways, chances are you're wanting to kill yourself anyways.
That's what I'm talking about. There is no winner.
See, I always had fun. It was Boardwalk and Park Place or bust for me. If I didn't hit it, it's okay. I know I'm going to burn out. It's an easy strategy to go to get more hot cocoa and eat more snacks, because you know if you don't get there, you're just burning out early.
Dude, I'm so competitive with Monopoly. You know, you wouldn't even believe it.
Wait,
No
you're
idea. It's
competitive?
awful.
I would have never seen that.
So in Monopoly, I'm so competitive.
I hate playing with him.
If I don't
Hey,
beat
Mud.
your ass in 45 minutes, then something's gone horribly wrong.
What's your favorite?
Newsflash.
What's your
You're
favorite
competitive
property?
in everything.
My favorite property.
What's your favorite color set?
I like playing corners. Honestly, I like having the set of three. It doesn't really matter where, but just before or after a corner turn.
Yeah,
Like
the Roach Motels are fun.
like
Hard
the
to
breeze-
get, but fun.
Yeah, just past go. It's a great place to be. On the two properties there. I can't remember the name of the properties anymore.
I just called them the Roach Motels as a kid. I can't remember what.
Those are some undervalued properties in Monopoly, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I
You
know
can-
I will never win, but my strategy is to get what I can and then sell it to the next likely person to win for $1 to beat Mudcat.
Oh,
That's what my friends in high school did, and she learned this strategy.
They're smart.
I would bankrupt one of them, and then they would sell all their properties and shit to the other one for $1. And I'm like, you can't do that. And they're like, you can. It's not. Doesn't say you can't in the rules.
Capitalism.
They would
Suck
just
it.
sell their shit back
There are
and forth
no rules.
for $1, so I couldn't beat them.
Sound strategy right there.
Sorry, I was working against monopolies.
So mad.
I never knew, like, as a household, we didn't have like house rules on it. We just kind of played straight up. Like, it wasn't competitive. Like, it wasn't competitive Monopoly. And then I realized, like, oh shit, people take this seriously. All of a sudden, I was like, what house rules? Like, what are we? I was like, I thought we were just playing Monopoly. I was like, damn. All of a sudden I realized everybody else's was fucking used car lot, the simulator. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. No wonder everybody gets worked up about this.
This is business.
It's like a monopoly.
Everybody knows somebody too that's a utilities person. Like that's their deal.
Yes, railroads.
Yeah, like railroads
Yeah.
and utilities. They're like, yeah, that's
That's it, man. Give me waterworks.
And I guess, like, as a child, you don't quite understand it, and then you realize that these companies all have you by the balls as an adult. So it's some sort of weird, like, power trip that you go through. Like, all of a sudden, you instantly become the enemy, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna squeeze the life out of these people.
Well, we know how you feel about SDG.
Yeah, we really turned a page here, haven't we?
All right, got real dark real fast.
Sign up for your co-ops, people. Radio, you got some announcements this week?
Oh, let's see. It is Iron Banner Week in Destiny, and while that's going on, I've also found a new obsession. Grounded. Didn't think I was going to enjoy a survival game, but I will tell you, I will enjoy restreaming Mudcat playing it with Captain every night he plays it.
I don't even. It blows my mind. So meta content that like, I literally, you guys are like, they're like, oh, Captain's watching you, and I'm like, hey.
Well, you
Then
see,
you coming in.
You see, Mud, I'm slow. And I don't know where things are at, and I'm a big bitch when I don't know the UI, and I'm on stream, and I have to ask everybody what I'm doing, and they watch me cycle through a menu 4 times because I don't know the buttons, when I can just watch Mud over there, who's essentially powder at this point, that he is designing. He's fucking Iron Man over there, just going to town. I'm like, see, guys, isn't this just better, right? And we can talk about what he's doing. This is really cool.
Listen, man, I have a vision for a city above the grass,
Like,
in the clouds,
how high?
above the grass. Just told you.
That's pretty high.
Cloud City, sky walks everywhere.
Beautiful.
You could go to the tree without touching the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this: Is the game, does it like to screw you so much that once you leave the ground and get away from the reach of the spiders, then the bees come and start attacking you?
Yeah.
There are no bees in the game yet, so
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Knowing this game, butterflies are gonna fucking attack you and destroy
listen, I'm
you.
working on the current meta.
B DLC means that me and Radio can return at the precise time it is to start the meadery. That is our entire goal.
I was here to make the mead. Somebody go fetch the honey.
You're playing as children in the game. You're playing as like 6-year-olds.
Well, you know what? When you're small, that's like that age is like dog years. So I think if you survive
Sugar
one
water.
day not getting ate by a spider, you can have a drink. You know?
Hey, it's me. It's me, Hoops. Pass me a beer.
Can you imagine how much sheer fermentables being that small? Oh my god. Oh, it'd be so good. Then it'd be about sourcing just the proper dew. Oh.
Sounds very dangerous.
Don't get your grub bladder anywhere near it.
I need water that's been filtered through an acorn shell.
I know.
Beautiful.
You can't have that acorn shell. I'm using it for the distillery.
Oh, Becky, you got announcements this week?
We are following the same pathway as radio. We've got some Iron Banana tomorrow. I also tried Grounded, but it turns out I did not enjoy it as much as everyone else. Turns out I really hate bugs.
You also played solo, which would be horrible.
It was terrifying.
Yeah, nobody wants
I
to
did
go through
not
a world
handle
like
it
that.
like a mature adult.
You gotta have somebody throwing shit at the spiders so you can run away. Otherwise, you're just screwed.
It was really bad.
I was
I did not
treed for
enjoy
like
it.
20 minutes, so.
I hopped back in privately and I have built a small fortress that I feel very confident about. Let me say that. It has 2 tiers. Like there's the main fortress and then I built a wall around it. I drew into my ancestry for that inspiration. And I have a secondary wall around my home to protect it.
Just watching your clip was like watching a horror game compared to ours. Like, I'm like, no, we didn't experience any of this. Like, you got freaking larva bubbling up from the surface, being attacked by a spider over the top. It's like dark and there's long shadows. I'm like,
like just start going through the walls. Everybody else like, this is
terrifying.
fun. Look how cool this world is. I'm like, this is a bloody nightmare. I am dying here.
Yeah.
Get me out.
So different.
Didn't even bother going to the tree. Was not worth it. I could not live there. Can we just say though, if you can build your security at the tree, that is high living. You are fancy. That's where all the fancy stuff is, all the ingredients. That is a rich environment. You have to be fancy enough to be able to build a special home up there to protect
It's also
yourself.
where the orb weaver lives in the dry grass.
Yeah.
I know because I killed one by myself.
It's a good place to get predated.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, by the way, don't get lured into the caves with the artificial light that it gives you. I went down there being able to see, and then when I died, it just made me pitch black. So I'm like, could somebody help me? That was like at least an hour debacle. Which, by the way, we dug all your shit out, Radio. We threw your important stuff over in the side.
Chest.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
got your stuff.
I made a helmet out of your skull.
Good.
I have a
Everybody
femur
needs
club.
a Max skull helmet.
Yeah, I made RoBear at one of the ant clubs. That way we could go down and.
Oh,
demolish
dude,
all
that
the
thing
ants.
owns. That thing owns, dude. It's a game changer. When you go from using the hatchet to try to kill things to that, you're like, easy mode.
Give me a hammer to smash things with.
Bud, you got announcements this week?
Oh, we're playing some more Sea of Thieves this week, and in fact, there should be some more Sea of Thieves drops coming on late Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. So there's a couple of chances to win a couple of figureheads in Sea of Thieves. So we're gonna have some more drops coming this weekend. So I'll be playing this weekend at some point, and then we went ahead and went for round 2 of applying for Twitch partnerships. So that's that is what it is. So we'll see what they say this time.
In 14 weeks.
They took so long the first time that I was able to just reapply right away. So here we go.
Round 2. Fight. I love it. I love it.
Sonya.
Over
All
here.
of them that you could have said.
Luke Cage. Johnny Cage.
Oh no, you're just working through it all.
No, he's just in that part of the song.
Yeah.
Over here on our side, I did remember to record the top gifted subs and top bits. So out of last month, Outbound Emu for namesake, that Jade chick coming in on the top gifted subs 1, 2, and 3, and top bits, that Jade chick, Ophi and Ether Feather. Thank you guys. I will be whipping up a message for y'all to try and get this little one-shot game reward to all of you, and we'll get a mutual day picked out and all that jazz, and find out what kind of equipment we're working with. So we'll have fun with that real soon. This month we will not have a one-shot reward out of the top spot because I am selling my bar, so time is going to be very, very short. I'm going tomorrow and showing more people. So Daddy would like to, now that government money is running out, Daddy would like to get the bar off of his books as quickly as possible. Yeah, it is time. So we're going to be a little short on time. So we're going to be suspending that for the moment. So I don't want to promise anything that I will not be able to recoup and get done for you guys. We will be opening up a message in Guildhall this week. I'm going to ask a couple channel pertinent questions on some polls to get some feedback from you guys. So if you are not in the Discord, now is the time. Bam. Get in there. Right underneath the general chat message is our Guildhall, and I'll be posting some stuff in there, mostly pertaining to reward structure on the channel. So get in the Discord so I can get your feedback on it. One of the main pieces we're going to talk about is gold. So I don't think you guys really either you don't know how to use the stream element system or you don't like it. either way, we are not churning through the rate of giving away free stream loot chest at any rate that we were over on Mixer. So we'll have a discussion on changing gold around. If you guys don't know and you're new right now trying to figure out what is this, you can use !gold in the chat. This is our currency for watching. You get a significant amount more if you are a sub in the channel. Roughly 1 month of lurk as a sub inside the channel will get you a free stream loot pack. What is a stream loot pack? Well, you can use !loots and they will take you over to my stream loot page. These are the cards that members of the community play on game days and only game days while we are live to help influence the game. All of those cards have a number on it that is a DC, just like in D&D. When you play the card, it rolls a dice up on the screen and shows you in chat, and you have to hit that number or above to be able to apply the card. So you can play one of those stream loots, you can tell me exactly who it's for in the message, and then if you have one of the lovely modifiers, which tier 1 subs get +1, tier 2 +2, tier 3 +3, and if you are a sub or a VIP, you get an extra +1. So up to a +4 adds on to that. So it's just like D&D for you guys. You can be a tier 1 sub and have a +1, roll the dice, hits that number, +1. If that's above or the same number of the DC, the card applies. I am going to be working on a consolidated version of that somehow to attach to a command in chat. So it's not just usually me rambling on with like a three paragraphs of junk. I'm going to try and concise that in some way, or I'm just going to keep talking about every episode to where no matter what, whenever we play a rerun, it's constantly getting out there. So that's the rundown. Over on our side, D&D as usual, Foreman's Quest this week and Neon Regimes all popping off. I'll have a really big announcement soon, but not Mixer soon, like real soon. I can't tell you guys yet, but
We're still waiting on the announcement for some of those Mixer soon things.
Trust me, man. I have no context for the word soon anymore.
No.
I'm gonna have to relearn what it actually means.
Indefinite. If you guys aren't following my Twitter, now will be the time to follow that. If you have been, you've already gotten some good hints and may or may not know where that can lead, but it is exciting times for me. There are a couple different programs that are getting worked on behind the scenes, so it's a lot on my plate at the moment. So we're going to try and figure out the only day that's going to be available this month will be Monday for commission games. Last month, the bar kind of interrupted my life abruptly. So we're getting that organized. I'm not doing any showings or anything else on Mondays. So that's going to be when I target it. So look for Start Playing Games to get updated. And once again, if you're not in the Discord, that's where all that information is going to get shipped to you first, as always. Big thank you to our sponsors, Voodoo Ranger, for their amazing support the entire year. If you guys have not tried one of their amazing juicy hazy IPAs, I recommend it. We've had a bunch of people in the community do it. Keep linking Voodoo Ranger and the rest of the fam on Twitter. They're loving it. They were so happy. They rated the channel the other day. Alex was kind enough. Super cool. I dig it. We also got some I got their badass emote. I told them I want cans on their side so we can cheers. But yeah, I got my cool Voodoo Ranger hype emote, but I'm like, tell Twitch to give you guys more emotes because I want a Juicy Haze can so I can cheers it. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Continue to live rangerously but drink responsibly. Thank you to Roll20 and DnD Beyond.com for sponsoring our games for the entire year. We couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Roll20, the virtual tabletop that gives us all the sounds and sights that you guys see. If you haven't used a virtual tabletop yet, don't be intimidated. Dive in, learn a piece at a time. You will be very surprised from what you can learn over the course of a period of time with playing your games there, because we don't know when you're going to do that in public anyway. So you better start learning. I think it's time to pick up where we left off last week.
Okay.
Last week, on Game of Saving Throws, after dispatching the demigod Malakar himself, still isolated in a coral tower in Stormhold, the palace under the sea, the home of the storm giants that you have been seeking almost since episode 1, held in position, an entire lockdown of the palace after Malakar's attack. You were brought comfortable bedding, plenty of wine, an entire crab leg that even Kiki could crawl into. But the merriment was held short with, once again, the dream memories invaded by the presence of that Dracolich. This time, for keeps, as once again you were held in combat. This time with another large demon force that you have never seen before, except for possibly Ruby. As you guys this time made group combat, somehow being pulled into the same dream, where over a lengthy struggle, memories were consumed. Valas banishing this dream beast to the deep below, where Ruby Shore fought for her own sanity and only escaping this dream realm with the assistance of a mysterious voice and her own sheer willpower. We'll pick back up momentarily, still inside the dream, that sandy arena where Histor has been transported now multiple times. Just you and Valas. No more Goristro. Just both of you. In an anxious waiting as the clock on that banishment ticks.
I don't understand what's happening.
You banished it.
Yeah, but how are we here? We were there.
There's a lot I don't understand about this place. A lot I can't tell you. God, I swear I wish we had Cheekios.
Where is he? Why are we here and he's not?
Maybe the Dracolich can't get in his head like he can ours. It has something to do with his Fey ancestry. Or maybe he was just lucky.
Well, we seem to be missing Ruby still, so where do we go from here? You have any ideas? Should I stand in the desert?
Honestly, every time I've been here, I've died.
Well, I can try that if you want. Is there any other way out of here?
Unless you know how to wake yourself up. Not too interesting in leaving yet until find out what happened to Ruby.
Maybe we can wake her on the other side.
And how do you think we're gonna do that?
I don't know, but if we haven't tried it, it might be worth a shot.
Hey, somebody! Wake us up!
He's gonna try to wake himself. Just try to like will himself awake.
Wisdom saving throws from both of you with advantage.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Better starts the week.
That was so close to being a nat 22.
Close.
What's your number, Histor?
Why is my brain failing me right now? Good Lord. I'm a freaking mess.
15 plus.
It's 24.
As both of you stand alone with that warm wind and sand blowing against your face, you stare up towards the cloud, slapping yourself, concentrating, realize this is a dream. This is a dream. This is a dream. As you look towards that heat-like mirage, you can partially see the face of that Garistro manifesting its way back. And you blink. You blink again. You're no longer there. Both of you waking up simultaneously the same time in a cold sweat. Still back at the Coral Palace.
Good idea, Valas.
Yeah, well,
Wake yourself up.
apparently was that easy.
I guess it's better than having you kill me.
Yeah, less fun, but it works. Where is Ruby? Is she awake? Where is she?
Kiki's going to run across the room and just cling to Valas's calf. I didn't like that. Are we gonna have dreams like that every night when we're alive like this?
I don't know, but at least we were together.
Ruby!
You guys look over and Ruby is there. She's still breathing, but she is not awake. As you guys concentrate, Ruby, you almost jump up out of your seat wherever you're at inside this Coral Palace. As many of us have done before in real life, when you make that fake jump in sleep, catch yourself with claws out. You were back in the material plane once again.
Is this real?
That's
The real cat.
real as it can be. How'd you get out?
I was I was running. I was running from that beast. It had found me. And there was another voice in my head. And it was guiding me through the tunnels. I know that voice, though.
What voice?
The one that helped me. Helped.
Whose voice was it?
It's that bastard from who got in my head before.
I mean, that creepy fucker that Roaring Horn's friends with?
Yes.
How did he even know where to find you?
I don't know. Histor. I can't remember her name.
Remember who?
He took her name from me. I can't remember her name. Why can't I say it? I don't. She's gonna take a pillow that's sitting next to her and just throw it across the room. I can't remember it.
He did something to us, Ruby. There's a name on the tip of your tongue you can't say.
Every time.
Got that same feeling.
Everyone just feels like they can walk into my mind and take whatever they want. She's gonna just get up and start pacing the room. I'm never going to sleep again. And I will find him. That stupid Dracolich.
We just need to find a way to beat him in his own world.
I don't want to go back to that world. He'll face us in ours.
I don't know if it'll be much different.
And now I need help from somebody else who feels entitled to just enter my mind. I've never felt so useless.
Can't fight what you don't know, Ruby.
Well, that's the irritating part, isn't it? There's plenty of creatures I fought before that I didn't know, and I've killed them. But this, no. No, anything can just pop in and out of my brain, and I can't stop it. I can't change any of it.
That hurt you feel? Channel that rage. You're gonna need it. Same thing I'm gonna need to do. Same thing we're all gonna need to do. Put it into finding a way to kill that son of a bitch.
She's just gonna dig her claws into the wall and just leave a long mark from top to bottom. That's not good enough for now.
There's gotta be some way we can find to protect ourselves.
You think? Sorry.
I don't know what it is or where it is. Surely we can find it.
Maybe it's something Cheekios can help us with. He took me to a place somewhat like a dream when I got to talk to Direct. It's still real enough for me to believe it. Seems to be this same world that this Dracula keeps bringing me to. And now you've all seen it.
Well, I know there has to be some way we can fight him, some way we can protect ourselves. If I've learned anything, is that nothing is without an answer. I mean, yesterday I was a corpse. We just have to look in the right place.
When you were a corpse, you didn't have to sleep, did you?
I don't have to sleep now.
Why is that? How do you do that?
No, it's just part of being an elf. We don't sleep, we meditate. I mean, I could try to teach you, but I'm not sure your body could withstand not sleeping.
Of course not.
It's worth a shot if you want to try to learn.
I mean, I'll try.
I can't guarantee that it'll work for you.
I know. If there's any option with anything, I will take it. And with that despicable Marion. I
Histor,
don't have many options.
you have noticed that Cheekios is not awake. Harshnag is also not awake.
I'm going to go over to Cheekios. Give him a little nudge. Hey, old friend. Wake up.
You nudge him, but he does not wake up.
Is he breathing?
Yes, he's breathing. You nudge him, one of his eyelids cracks open just a little bit. And you can see just a haze of emerald green over his eyes.
The hell? Grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Cheekios, wake up!
No response.
Is he okay, Histor?
Look at his eyes.
He wasn't with us in that place. This has to be different, right?
Know what this is? I'm gonna go over to Harshnag, see if I can get over where his head is laying and try and see if I can open up one of them big ol' eyelids.
What are you doing? Why are you messing with my eye? Oh, you get a handful of freaking eye crust.
Yeah.
Just a whole fistful.
God. Oh, crap. Sorry. I something's screwed up. I'm just checking on you. Go back to sleep.
Yes, but I need to piss anyway.
You should wake up. We've been attacked.
What do you mean we've been attacked?
in our dreams. That's Draculage.
I dreamed of shield maidens and glory and waterfalls. Oh god.
Harshnag half drunkenly takes himself over to the water wall to relieve himself.
Going back over to Cheekios while he's peeing. Valas, you know anything that can do this?
What?
Some sort of meditation. Is it?
It doesn't. I have no idea. I don't know anything about the Fae. Maybe he's in the Fae. Maybe this is his doing.
Maybe it was his defense.
I've never seen this before.
Any spell you got to maybe figure it out?
I can try to. I don't even know. I could try to dominate him, wake him up.
That sounds.
I wouldn't go that. I got something I can use. I want to make sure that I'm not screwing with something he might be wanting to do to himself.
So yeah, I think aside from forcing him awake, I don't have a lot of options, but I don't know what kind of damage that could do.
All right.
I
All
can
right.
identify, but normally that's for magical objects. This isn't. He's not. I mean, it's magic of some sort, but it could be his own.
That's what we don't know. It's if it's his doing or somehow the Draculage has gotten to him.
All right. If it's a spell, I might be able to break it. See, shakes his hands, slaps them together, and he rubs them, start to glow white. Don't hurt my friend. See, whispers some draconic under his breath and slams his hand onto Cheekios with cleansing touch. If it's a spell, it'll break it.
If the creature is willing.
I mean, you're kind of unconscious, so
You don't know what I am. His body remains still. Still glazed over. But that does reveal information to you.
I don't understand. Either he's not willing to come out of it, or it's not a spell.
If it's not a spell, what else would it be?
Is there a ritual or something? God, I wish I knew more about the Fae. Ugh.
He could be visiting someone over there.
Isn't he usually awake when he does that?
There are probably many ways in which he could do that.
I don't know. We've known Cheekios a long time and
Might depend on who he's visiting there.
never seen this before.
Well, he's got a lot of secrets still.
You should try slapping him.
That sounds rude. Don't bruise him.
Valas is gonna slap him.
Wait, that's...
Roll 1d4. 1 point of damage. You slap my cold, clammy face.
Wake up.
Still, he remains.
He doesn't look unbothered.
The hell are you doing, friend? What the hell has done this to you?
Louis.
If only you had won that drinking contest, then you would know how to get to the Fae, and then you could find out if he was over there. Why are you such a loser?
Do we leave him like this or not?
I say we leave him. He doesn't look like he's in pain, and maybe he's looking for something. Cheekios always seems one step ahead. Maybe he's finding something.
Just seems odd that we were attacked and now he's unconscious.
But he wasn't with us.
Doesn't mean he wasn't somewhere.
Back inside the dream, Cheekios still up, contained within the clouds, looking down, seeing now the disappearance of both Ruby, the Gristro, and now the rest of his friends, as both Histor, Valas, and Kiki materialize out of the dream. Cheekios keeps watch, trying to figure out what has happened to Ruby Shore, as he chooses to stay within the dream realm using his own concentration. Oh, no. She could be lost here forever. I have to find a way to get out of this cloud barrier. Stuck here, not helping, being worthless. Cheekios spends the better part of the night searching, looking down, trying to find any existence of Ruby, with several attempts of crossing between thunderstorms that manifest within his dream, pieces that break apart, being frozen in place at one point in time, rattled by thunder that seemed to shake from his shoulder all the way up to his cheeks. Each one of those constitution checks being above a 10 to maintain him in the dream realm while you guys attempt to wake him up. Finally, in mid-discussion of what to do with Cheekios, he looks over to... Ruby, you made it out! You made it out! You are fine!
It was about time you're awake.
Where were you?
I was brought into the realm, but I was... It was like a night terror. I was frozen in place. I couldn't help. I watched. I was in the clouds. I saw you swallowed up by the Gristro. I could see everyone else, but I was powerless to do anything else. So I maintained my concentration when you disappeared, because I feared the worst. So I stayed, watching.
How is it that you were in the clouds while the rest of us were on the ground?
I don't know. I did not venture
purposely into the dream realm. I was far too drunk to do that.
Well, that makes 4 of us.
I don't know, but I'm quite exhausted from being sad and sick of myself. I'm glad you were fine, Ruby.
Not fine.
It's the wrong verbiage. I'm glad that you are here and you are not comatose and you are not stuck someplace where we have to find you.
That Dracolich took my memory. I can't remember her name anymore. She's gone for me.
Who's gone?
That's the thing. I don't know.
So you're saying this? He can take our memories?
He's taken a memory of Histor as well.
You're just now mentioning this shit?
Well, I just got back and I mentioned it to Histor and you were standing right there. I'm sorry. Did I need to be more explicit?
It could take our memories. What else can it take? Could it take our abilities, our powers, the things we've learned?
That's all memory, isn't it?
Probably.
Your being, yourself, your magic, they're all memories.
For me, it's mostly learned.
It's a memory, though. It's in here.
Well, if you've
That's
got no
exactly-
memories of anyone to care about, it'll take it.
So we're saying the Dracolich that manifested itself in the north has now proven itself to be an imposter in this court, spreading hate and lies and deceit, still being a pain in our ass in the dream realm.
Fair assessment.
I may not be sharpest knife in the cupboard, but I have an idea. If it's doing this in the dream realm, concentrating its efforts, it's got a problem being on the material plane.
But it's got the throne. But what problem would it have on the material plane?
Probably time is limited. It's been living in other things.
If it's... Does it physically go to the dream world, or is it like us? Our body's here.
I don't have all the answers.
So we could destroy the body.
That's the problem, Ruby. It's been risen from its own bones. What we assume is its own bones.
Well, then we'll break its bones apart and we'll scatter it around the earth.
Need to find a way to break its soul.
What is this trick that it does to take memories? Is that learnable?
That is far above my pay grade.
Cheekios. Do you think that's possible? That something out there like that could exist, that we could take its memories?
The magic that encompasses dream eating
A memory devouring. Dark arts. Seldom meddled with by man. But it is a dark path to go down. It's nothing that I have ever studied, nor have I ever made friends with anyone that I knew of.
No friends, but you know of.
Shall we say no one that isn't evil?
Oh, I've had some experience with some unsavory types in my day.
Yourself included.
It's debatable. Where would we have to go to find someone?
I don't want to find anyone that can consume memories.
If it's hard
Ruby.
to destroy, I don't know how to break a soul, but
This is dark necromancy. It's
I'm not saying we learn to do it. I'm just saying if we could find somebody who knows. Maybe
There's probably somebody who knows. And Ruby knows exactly who he is. But that's a dark path. I don't know if there's any coming back from it.
finding somebody who knows how to do this kind of magic might be the only way to defend against it. If they know how to do it, then they'll know how to defend against it.
Which is a good point. I shouldn't just pigeonhole this to necromancy. It was a man of many whispers. Another pathway into the mind. I'm not sure if we go back to the dream realm and we fight these things, what can we take from it while continuing to risk our own sanity? I don't know. I've never used the dreams in these ways.
Well, it's not like we have much of a choice. Maybe in choosing how we attack, but we don't have any option to never sleep. I mean, I will die if I can't. Eventually, I could push it off, but I'm not an elf. I can't do meditation and recover from that.
That I think I can help with. It's just more of a rephrasing inside of my head. I think I understand now. Something that could help protect us while we sleep is something that I absolutely can do.
I mean, it'd be a good temporary solution at least. Until we're ready for it. I'll take it. Whatever option you have. Do we have to get something perhaps, or visit someone, or well,
We don't. I have a solution. We just will no longer sleep in the material plane.
Is it that easy? You can't. Is not dreaming taking us to a different plane already? Does that not automatically take us to that same space?
We are choosing to fight the battle on our own turf now. It is easy for this thing to find you in the material plane and extract you and move you to his dream. He will have to find you in the Fae. And good luck
So
finding anything that you're
It'll
looking
be like
for.
running away, right? Like he'll have to find us. There's a chance he could find us.
There is a chance that he could find us.
I'm not saying it's a bad option, but I need to know how much at risk I am.
Ruby, when I left, because I could not save Valas the first time, and I went after the stag crown, and I knew what I was looking for, and I had the strength to navigate it. I was still within the Fae for 84 years. Now, this thing has to find where we're at. Well, we sleep at most 8 hours in a different place inside the Fae every night. It doesn't even change where we're at. We could lay and sleep here. I will carve the Fae circles where you sleep. And as you drift off, it should place your dreams inside the Emerald Dream.
The Emerald Ring. You've never mentioned that before. What is that?
It is just lingo for the Fae plane.
Okay.
It is where I took Histor when he wanted to speak with dialect. It is a safe place.
For now. It'll be good for now. Until we find something else to destroy it. Dream Eater or not.
It will at least be a good temporary fix.
Fine. I'll accept that. Thank you. Until we find something else, it'll be fine. But we're not going to hide forever. This Emerald Dreamscape. It's safe there from other things, not just the Dracolich.
Physically, you are still in the material plane.
Okay.
We are just hiding your dreams.
Okay.
You will have to come looking not only inside the Fae, but inside the Fae's dream. Then you will have to find us.
Is there any... I know nothing about dreams, and this is the part that's so frustrating. I know nothing about any of this. Can he... Like, when I hunt something down, I know its scent. I know where it hides. I know where its pack hides. I know it. And I can always find it. It can hunt us, right? Can it scent? Pick up on where we are in the dream? I don't... do those things even matter in dreams? Can it... I know you said we're safe, and I trust you. I just feel like I need to know. I'm sorry, I know. Maybe these questions aren't helpful.
No,
Maybe I just don't need to know.
Ruby, it's just my specialty. They are a very strong entity.
Right.
Incredibly strong. But they are tracking us now from where we are at within the material plane. You can assume it is watching our every move.
Right.
And it has been here for quite some time. Inside this castle. Consider this its own personal doorway to whatever dimension it dwells in. This is easy pickings. Who knows how many memories he's consumed here? What madness he's spun. This is probably the worst place that we could be with the Dream Eater. But the further we are away, they don't know where our physical location is, let alone knowing how to get to our dreams. We set up a secondary buffer. And when they do find out where our dreams are held, it will be one of the most difficult places to traverse. But as I said before, it is a powerful creature. But we will change spots, and we will do our best.
Fine. Histor? Valas, are you fine with this?
I think you don't have a better option. And if it makes you feel any better, I can stay awake. In case something happens to you.
Or Histor. I'm not the only one.
To any of you. At this point, I don't even really sleep. It's a meditation really based on... Oh, it's hard to explain, but I don't necessarily sleep, so I would be able to notice.
It's what we call a trance.
I could stay awake. I don't know what help that could provide, but we could at least
You may have to
somebody
teach it to
on the
me,
outside.
Valas. I don't know if the hiding in the Fae is going to work for me.
I don't know if it's possible.
It's not something that you can learn, fortunately. Histor.
Well, Cheekios, there's something you didn't find out before all this went down. This dragon's marked me. So I pull the collar of my armor down. You can see the scar that's running up my chest. He gave that to me in the first dream.
Even though you are marked. Cheekios walks up to it, examines. He puts his hand over on your scar. I don't sense any dark presence. I don't feel any bit of that entity on you. Hopefully it is just what it is, and that is a scar.
He transferred some power to me. Things I can do now I couldn't before. How deep his connection is, I don't know. But if hiding in the Fae is what it takes, I just hope it's enough of a maze that he has a really hard time finding us.
It should be. What powers do you wield now, Histor?
Power of a blue dragon. Can control a lightning bolt. There's something that I did in the dream realm, something I couldn't do before. It was like this burst of energy, like a dart that had the skull of a blue dragon smashed into that beast. It's two things I have never had the power to do before.
See. She's strong. It's of ancient origin. And it is very pissed.
Yeah. Probably because it ties back to my family as well.
What do you mean?
Well, when I went to the Fae, I found out that my family life was a little more complicated than I originally thought. And it's not just my son. It's my father. Or fathers, I should say. One who was my father by blood, and one who's the one who raised me.
What do you mean?
The Dragonborn I went to see, Diract, he's my real father. Hyjul, who raised me, and him fought on opposite sides of the Dragon Wars in Gancaster. Diract fought with the Blue Dragons.
Oh, God. You found this out. Inside the dream. That I opened up for you.
Yeah.
Cheekios just walks over and gives you a hug.
It's all right, old friend. It's all right.
It's not my intention.
Better to know than die ignorant.
I'm sorry, friend. But I'm glad that the truth is yours.
And if I could thank you for anything, it's giving me that truth.
I don't understand or claim to know, but Diract always seems like a good man.
Paying penance. That's why the Phoenix keeps him around.
Truly
Now,
a patron that I may never understand.
I'm going to make sure he's around long enough to help me deal with Dominus. Because it's his blood that runs in my veins and Dominus's. Truth was right under my nose. Couldn't see it.
Old black scales. I almost forgot what he used to look like. It's been so long since I had seen him with those.
He was... Wait, hold on. How do you know about his color change?
The only time that I have seen him is with his orange scales. I think it's only been pictures that you've shown me where he was different. I never met him before. Change.
Yeah, that son of a bitch is gonna help us. Oh. We done talking about this?
I think I'm going to grab some more of that wine.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some more of that myself. As I reach for my own wine skin.
Can I have some?
Yes, I'm pouring one for everyone.
Just handing it over to you, looking for another one.
God, this giant wine just hits differently.
I hate this. I hate all of this.
I'm gonna have more wine. I need to go make some more room first. Also go over to the water hole.
By the way, how great would this wall be? This thing's like
Pee into the wall.
I think we're having some different reactions to this. Yeah, real great.
What a great view while you're peeing.
Yeah.
it's like a windowless aquarium. You just step right in. Well, certainly not the rest that I wanted, but I'm glad we are all here, and I think that we should probably have Dante start looking in to how we can trace these memories back.
You think we can actually get them back?
Memories are never gone. They're never gone forever.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Think of it this way. It's like taking a photo. And over time, your brain turns it into a 50-piece puzzle. You remember back to that picture in your mind, and sometimes it takes jogging looking at the right spot, but it's easy. It takes a few minutes, and you're able to put the puzzle back together again. But when memories leave, it's like they turn into a broken 1,000-piece puzzle. They're scrambled everywhere. But they're not completely gone. It just takes longer to find that one piece that brings it back.
So it's not like he's taken that one piece. It's just moved it to a different place and I can't find it.
Yes. It's called dream eating, but it can't physically take it away from you. That's just the
Right.
hopeful thing.
That's good. Now I just know my brain has been stirred up, I guess. Which I guess is better.
It's better than knowing that something is gone. Whatever.
Right.
But dreams persist. And not even a Dracolit can take that away. This makes me feel so much better that I haven't been of such use in a while. It's maybe one of the only times in recent weeks where I feel like I know what I'm doing.
Well, I was going to say we've all been fish out of water, but literally we've only been in water lately, so... I want to get out of this place. Can we at least all agree on that? Like, this is a bad place for all of us. No one's very happy here.
I understand it has not been fun. Fighting demigods under the sea is not anyone's pastime, but we made real progress here. And there is a chance to set things in motion that will be better for this world. And I am
right.
proud of that. If it takes a few more days here, then so be it. But I am always willing to go wherever we need to go next, and we are not short on other tasks at hand. So I don't imagine staying here for very long, even if it was the most fantastic place on the planet.
Well, I suppose it just takes how long they'll finish the ship. What are you going to name that thing anyway? I forgot. You did win, so you get to name it, right?
You mean my ship?
Sure.
Well, the helmsman can name it whatever he wishes. I think I'll just be a hands-off owner on this project. The title is worth more to me than the vessel. Isn't that what they say in Waterdeep, those pricks?
It's fair enough.
It's just his vessel to name, not mine.
Shit, did I mix that up?
That's why I was like, I'm just gonna go with it, but
Just change it to Cheekios' voice in your head.
that's cool.
100% what I did.
Just change it to Cheekios' voice.
I was like, didn't you do the drink off? There's no way Valas would be dumb enough to challenge Jack.
I don't know. I mean,
He's pretty dumb.
Meanwhile, Valas is walking over to the.
It's just not mine, didn't
Valas is meanwhile walking over to the water wall to relieve himself. But when he gets there, he's gonna stand at the edge and look out into the water and gonna stick his hand through the barrier into the water. Senegal, are you still with me? Can you hear me?
I am still here.
I know you have some sort of design. Your help doesn't come without a cost. I know that. So, it stands to reason that if you want something from me, then you don't want to see me dead.
Well, Valas fought well. And for once, my bets were on the right side. And I do have a task of you, Valas. Oh, I do.
I would have expected nothing less, but I have some business to attend to before I can do what you need. But I think in order to do it, I'm going to need the knowledge you possess.
So, this is how it shall be. I will give you the strength and knowledge to complete your tasks. In return, you will complete mine.
Do I even want to ask what your task is?
Oh, I think you already have a very good idea.
Valas is gonna look over his shoulder back at the rest of the party and specifically then look at Kiki, who I assume is eating a crab leg.
No, she went and peed right next to you.
Oh. Okay, great.
She's very about teamwork. Doing things together as a team.
You see that after looking around and
Kiki's got one of those little cups you can aim it.
Just trying.
he's going to look back out into the ocean and what's the deal then?
Accepted. We'll be talking soon. Valas, Lord of Tides.
Mudcat, please add 1 level on your character sheet in Warlock.
Oh,
Otherworldly Patron.
Whoa. Another class.
Fun. That's like a deck of cards. Just
Heck, magic. Where's the class? Dang. Okay, I got it. Which patron?
Otherworldly. Or no, I'm sorry. This is great old one. Excuse
Great
me.
old one.
Great old
Okay.
one.
noted.
Noted.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You're not gonna give me undead patron?
You're not dead yet.
We'll be soon.
Or anymore.
So excited about that new class they created. Valas is going to pull his hand out of the water, shake the water off of it, and return to the group. Without saying anything, just standing there with the group.
God, you get a lot of cool shit for just 1 level.
Yeah, I get 2 more spells and 2 more cantrips.
Jeez.
Plus,
This is bad for everything else.
oh, I get dissonant whispers now too. And dominate beasts.
Grab your post-it notes. Start sticking them around your screen. You're gonna need them.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Damn it.
You thought he was unbearable before.
I
He's
know.
really gonna be unbearable now.
Curse my acting abilities, giving me all the rewards.
Heroes. Coral Palace is now free. You may walk among the halls unimpeded. Queen Cerisa will see you at noon.
What time is it? Literally, I cannot see the sun. I have no idea what time is right now.
It is 10 a.m.
Say that like it's obvious. Is it obvious to everyone? Am I just dumb?
You didn't see the clock on the wall?
Oh.
I'm kidding.
You look up where a clock might be, and it's like the 3 seashells in the bathroom in Demolition Man.
I still don't know that reference. I'm sorry. I don't know it.
Well, now they represent a clock.
I'm like, I just don't get this.
And the 3 seashells are in 3 different spots. There's nothing to get. That's the entire joke. You just keep seeing these 3 seashells in different arrangements.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I want to stretch my legs and see what this place is all about when psionic jackasses are jumping out of pools and trying to possess our minds.
Well, I'm not staying here by myself, so if you're going somewhere, I'm going to.
Let's go see if we can find some cool, I don't know, giant shit or something.
Maybe we'll actually try to use our cannons and show how to use them properly.
I could go for a stroll.
Bring the wine.
What kind of savage do you think I am? Leaving perfectly free wine behind.
Ruby, you in a roadie?
Yep.
It's the first.
Where are we going, Valas?
Yeah. That's something I guess we'll have to find out. We're just following for now.
I love following. Is it like follow the leader and we have to walk exactly the way they walk?
Yeah. It's exactly like that.
She's going to imitate Valas and take like wide steps and pretend like she's swishing her her vest open every time she walks.
I'm cool. Follow me, everyone.
While she's striding over, I'm gonna hand her own roadie of wine. It's a good walk, kid. It's a good walk.
I really like she's casting a spell.
He is life. As the party goes up to the top side of that coral tower for the first bit, just to go and take a look at the cannons that are up above. You can see them in their ornate pattern of seahorses that carve into long sea green, almost patina copper, long barrels. Depictions of wars between sanguine and fishmen and a merman-like race decorates that barrel all the way towards the end. You can see it's a rather awesome piece of artillery if it would have only been utilized sooner. See a large stack of unused cannonballs. You see the pull-up lever that expunges this room to the outside, knowingly flooding it with water. Still a little bit wet under your feet while you're there right now. You even see some discarded, what look like tentacles off to the side. No doubt remnants of whatever giant got up here first.
Look at that. That's what took them so long. They were down there stacking cannonballs when they should have been firing.
Well, at least it looks pretty.
Be nice if the cannonballs were stacked like this on Valas' ship. Searching empty barrels, trying to find Leroy with his last cannonball and where he's got it stored. Half the time I open them up and there's nothing but bananas.
Your crew's only as good as what you pay for.
How much did you pay for yours?
You're a pile of dead bodies. How much do you think I paid for them?
Free?
Of course.
You're so cheap.
And, they never wager with Cheekios for nothing.
Our new joint venture. We will have stacked cannonballs, my friend.
Finally be prepared for a fight. Hopefully, though, we won't need to. Our great sea enemy is finally dead.
And that is what's kind of scares me, actually.
Why?
The sea has only ever known Senegal. And then it knew Malachar. Now it knows no one.
Oh, Harshnag killed him. Maybe, Harshnag's the new sea god.
You're goddamn right I am. Oh, the sea is not a place for an old ice giant like me.
Well, I guess they could default and just give it to Valas, because he's the one who had the biggest bone to pick with that asshole.
Maybe this is the
Well.
beginning of a place with no gods.
We just got done levying
See.
one power structure.
The sea could be free.
The sea is always shifting. So the power will eventually shift somewhere. Somebody, somewhere will become Lord of the Tides.
Well, power always creates a vacuum when it shifts around. Thank God we're not there when it happens.
Lord of the Tides? Is that what you said? A weird name.
No, it's really cool. It's this dance that they did in Gancaster. Hundreds of people on stage all doing this little stompy thing.
I have to see that. That sounds hilarious. Lord of the Tides with fancy little feet?
Yeah. This whole structured dance to music. It's if we ever make it back, if Lord of the Tides is playing, we have to go see it.
I'm so excited.
It's just something sailors used to say.
As they danced on the ship?
There was no dancing. Well, there was dancing, but not that kind of dancing.
Show us your dances. What was your dance like?
No, we haven't had enough wine for that.
Valis, that is the only other bet what we have from back at Nightstone.
You want to have a dancing competition?
No. I just wanted to see that. Whatever in shuffle that you talked about doing.
Oh, the stomp and shuffle.
Stomp and shuffle. It's been so long.
Sounds very demanding of a title.
It's not a dance. It's not a dance for solid ground. There's a lot of motion involved. Best to be on the waves.
Sounds like he will show your people who is the real true Lord of Tides.
I'll buy that for $1. I'm done with this room. Let's continue the tour. Plus, I'm gonna have to find some place to fill up on something else. This one's almost half done.
I throw you. I've filled up. I've prepared for the 3-hour tour.
That's what I'm talking about.
Make our way down back into the original opera room, actually. Still clam seats. There's people actively have been cleaning what looks like a mess as there's black ink splotched. You can see that the fountain of pure water is no longer bubbling over a black surface. Crab organ is still intact. People framing in a new large crystal window inside that room. There's a chamber that you guys began to adventure when Ruby and Histor were first assaulted. As you guys walk back into that room, finding that hot spring once again now cleared. Roll a perception check.
Rate of 10s.
$18.
13.
You can see those little sea urchin looking things inside the room still. Clam seats. More artwork. Work that looks like it describes long struggles of the giants that have lived here in the past.
Mr. saunters up to one of them. See, now, Ruby, this is reminiscent of the post-giant apocalypse pre-clammen era.
Do you even know what you're talking about?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Drink some more wine, because if you're going to make it up, you should make it a better story.
I mean, you're not wrong.
If you're going to lie, make it really good. That's what I do. All the time.
It's just a bunch of pretty pictures. I mean,
They do look better than all of the butt pictures that we saw in the Sky Castle. That was an art collection I will never forget. Ugh.
maybe you can talk them out of one of these pictures for your cat house.
Don't call it that.
It's a house that looks like a cat. Cat
That's-
house.
You know what that means. Don't play innocent.
Histor,
I've got
Valas,
another-
Ruby, roll a d20.
Oh no.
I've got another name for it, but you wouldn't like it.
Great. No, I wouldn't. Anything that comes out of your mouth most of the time I don't like.
There you go. 13.
Lucky.
Ruby, you get a lucky card. Histor,
Oh.
you get an indomitable.
Sweet.
Ooh, thank you.
That is lucky.
Second Dominal.
Oh, look at that.
You are a lucky one.
I got a whole class level.
Shut up.
I'm Prince
All right, Lord of the Tides.
You guys quickly turned it into Lord of the Tide Pod.
That's Valas's logo. A little swirl of a Tide Pod.
Oh, God. The fan art we never wanted. As you guys venture through this chamber, finding actually a really cool sauna area not too far from that hot spring with large benches, some crazy looking sea creatures that live inside there, almost completely see-through inside of this hot chamber.
Wait, the fish are see-through or the tank is see-through?
No, the little creatures, the little shrimps and little crustaceans that are inside there. They're the ones that you can find deep in the ocean floor that live next to those hot springs. Well, there's one giant one inside this coral palace as well.
He's a big fucker.
Ruby's gonna tap on the glass. What do you think these things eat?
Cats.
That's not true. That's not true, right? The cats don't get that far down. They're too tiny. Look at them. She's gonna tap on the glass again. They're so see-through. Like, they're sneaky. You can kind of see like the little things on the inside of it too.
They're used to living in the bottom of the ocean. Doesn't matter if you're see-through down there.
Wonder
No
what
one can
they
see you
taste
anyway.
like. Is there a top to this little aquarium?
It's the entire room is a sauna.
Oh, okay. I'd like to try to catch one.
Dexterity.
Oh, cool. Let's see. That's gonna be a +9. $12.
Well, you reach for inside of one of these crazy silver dollar barnacle encrusted outcroppings that's next to a seat. Everything else tucks inside quickly except for one shrimp that's just not able to make its way out. You get a big see-through clear jumbo shrimp in your hand, Ruby.
Just gonna hold it up. Look at it. Look at it. She like wiggles it around in front of like everyone's face.
It's a big shrimp.
What are you gonna do with that thing?
I'm gonna eat it. And she'll just stuff the whole thing in her mouth.
I feel like you would have learned about eating shit that you don't know what it is.
It's just a little fishy thingy. How bad could it be?
It's just a bowl of blood too.
That one was maybe not my best choice.
Some serious squish and chew. I'll equate this to eating pizza crust that just was in the microwave for a wee bit too long. It's got some chew to it.
That's not a delicious face there, Ruby Shore.
It's not good. It's not.
I drink the wine, wash it down. You're making me want to gag.
No, I'm not gonna eat it. She's gonna spit it out.
Valas, you get a charger.
It's like that. She's gonna grab for the wine.
You ever tell you not to waste food?
That's not food.
Why'd you put it in your
I
mouth
didn't know
then?
that beforehand, but it's clearly not food.
If those shrimps were delicious, men would have found a way to get down there and harvest them.
Oh, different people find different things delicious.
Ruby, you can be the master of all the warm shrimp in the sea.
I'd rather just get out of the sea.
Wouldn't we both? Wouldn't we both?
I wonder why they didn't just have us come here first, though. This is a much more relaxing place than upstairs. This is home.
They're home.
I mean, is anybody gonna jump in?
I was actually thinking of what's further down, because I mean we still got a little bit of time to kill. We can always come back here and sit in the sauna, sweat it out a little bit. Ooh, yeah.
Ugh.
Maybe I need to walk a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe you do. That was gross.
You do whatever you want, but I'm getting in as Valas takes off all of his clothes. Gets in.
Just butt naked in front of everyone?
Yep.
You could at least give us a warning.
Well, you could always just close your eyes.
There's not. I'm mature enough to handle this, but you could be like, hey, this is
Apparently
something
not.
you're about to do. You don't just take your clothes off in front of everybody.
Clothes are all shredded up anyways. There's a dead man living in them.
Yeah, you're full of life now, huh?
At least I can feel the water.
In true rom-com fashion, the camera is pointed in just the right direction to where Ruby is having this conversation facing Valas, as we see Valas's face and naked body all the way up to where there's an outcropping of barnacles and one large shrimp that covers his privates.
Just get in the water already. You can't
Told
just
you.
stand there with your legs spread like that.
Valas is gonna sink down into the tub and. Well, I told you. Oh, my whole body aches now.
Well,
Yeah, so do my eyes. Can't believe I had to see that.
if anyone wanted to know, the question has finally been answered. It came back too.
Was it gone?
We don't know. It's just one of those questions.
Did you lose it before?
Gentleman never talks.
But the woman's asking.
You guys sit here and debate over Valas. I'm gonna go see if there's some more cool shit further down.
Kiki's gonna walk with you.
I don't like getting all my fur wet. I'm gonna walk with you.
I wouldn't want to hang out with him anyways.
Right?
Gives him a chance to sit there and brood, right, Kiki?
He has a lot of brooding. He's gotten a lot of experience doing that.
Professional brooder, that one is.
Mm-hmm. You think he'd have it on a badge or something?
Oh, his face is the badge.
Oh,
He's got total resting brood face.
He does.
Cheekios is the only one deterred by not deterred by Valas's shrimp, and he turns satyr form and gets in there. Oh, it's time to massage these hunches. Begins working out his quads inside there.
All right. Well, it seems like you all have a lot of man muscle to take care of. I'm going to go.
We quickly turn this into the scene of any gym during the day when you're like, oh God, there's the old naked men. Sweet. This is their favored terrain. This is where they dwell.
Oh my gosh.
They don't know what they're missing, Cheekios.
But it's fine. This is sauna.
Exactly.
They are uncultured.
They're making it a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal. Just two men here enjoying a hot sweat.
Just two naked men sitting right next to each other.
Perfectly fine.
Ruby, bring the wine.
Got it.
Oh.
So far, we've seen a spa, a sauna. I'm really hoping the next chamber's got a masseuse in it. We'll see.
I could still go for the kitchen.
Oh. Can always eat.
Maybe a sparring room. Certainly they've got to have training around here somewhere, right?
As you guys
Go ahead.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's a big damn castle.
As you guys venture further, opens up to chambers to a large library. can see 600-pound rocks. Looks like they have been carved with runes on the side, containing countless tomes of knowledge. All at giant height.
Some big damn books.
Oh. Let's get one. Pick whichever one you think is the prettiest. Or the oldest. That's also a good one.
I don't even know where to begin. Let's see. Blue dragon, blue dragon, blue dragon. And one of these one looks like a blue dragon to me.
Shouldn't there be like a librarian or something in this space?
Well,
Hello?
I'm sure there certainly was before complete chaos in the last 24 hours. I'm sure all non-essential have been sent back to their chambers. If I were to guess.
I suppose. Too bad.
Well, this is Dante's world. On with the tour. More wine.
Sure you don't want me to just pull out a random book?
I say you do. Let's just check it.
Sure, pull that one out.
Histor, roll a d10. Ruby, roll a d10.
Fine. Please tell me Ruby rolls a 6. Please tell me Ruby rolls a 6.
7.
Almost. You pulled out the giant Kama Sutra.
Why, do you need some help? Need to learn some new things?
I mean, there's always something you can learn from the giants.
That's true. Can always learn something new.
It's a child's tome. It's a pop-up book.
I thought you were still talking about the Kama Sutra.
You reach out
Wow, that's different.
and you pull out
Definitely
a
pop-up
book. It's bound in black leather. And the title reads Black Silk. This Harshnag opens it up and skims a couple of pages for you. You indeed find a steamy romance novel of a drow and its love for Lilith, their spider queen.
Well, I mean, can we send that book to the boys in the next room? I mean, they probably need some reading.
That's seems like a good idea. Maybe I'll go in there and read a couple of passages.
Oh,
I bet they would love that.
Hey boys, let me read you a little bit from a title called Black Silk.
What do you... Fine.
sitting there, wine cup in one hand, hand on my chin. This is
As
gonna
he
be good.
pressed his hard, throbbing chest into her long spider legs, Link couldn't help but think of what it would be like to long for her embrace. If he could only reach up above these long archways as he ran his hand up her spider leg.
He's getting the good part.
Is that the good part?
As he threw
don't-
back,
Yeah. Keep it coming. Keep it going. Don't stop there.
as he threw back his coarse mullet-cut hair, rubbing the sweat back in to grease it as he looked up upon her eyes of a large spider woman, thick in all the right ways. If he only had those spider boots of climbing, What?
I have heard enough here. I am good. I am good on black silk. You may choose another title.
I'm just applauding. It's beautiful, Harsnag. It's beautiful.
That was a heck of
beautiful.
a reading.
I just wonder if he ever learned to climb the mountain. I just wonder if he did. For another time.
Maybe you can check out that book, huh?
Interesting title next to it, Bard's End. Looks like I got the romance next to the fantasy.
What is that one about? I'd like to hear about my fellow bards.
Harshnag skims through it.
Oh, look at
Are
the
their
top.
tales great?
5-star international bestseller. Giants Association.
That's actually impressive.
Come to think of it,
Everybody loves a good bard story.
I don't think I've ever met a giant bard. Oh God. D. Hoolity Dum. When will these dishes be done? Oh God, it's as bad as Token. That's 3 pages of a song. I don't even know what the fuck's happening in this thing yet. Oh God. Oh, look at it. It's just song after song. Where are the battles?
Well, some bards just singing. That's their
Oh,
thing.
diddly-lip-de-dum. Oh, to see the dishes are done. This is what a giant would do. Oh God. Like being trapped in a musical.
Yeah, that's why I left the school.
Everybody's been there with Token. Don't even act like you're not. You were like, oh man, I need something epic to happen. I got 3 pages of this song I can't get rid of.
Here's 20 pages describing what a forest looks like. I know what a fucking forest looks like. Thank you. Anyway.
As we're scanning through books, history, you begin to poke a little bit further in. As you do,
I want to pick a book too.
We will pick out a book for you too, Kiki.
That one.
She points to the one at the very tip top. It's not even on the shelf. It's laying sideways on top of it.
he pulls this book out, and this one is indeed a pop-up book, and it's called The Beast in the City.
And look, we'll go to page 3.
As it opens up, and it's a story of a baby baby giant and their best imaginary friend Beast that roams the countryside, and it's just adorable. And you play, and it's those interactive pop-ups that go
like
all over the place.
twist it.
Oh yeah, you're able to twist and pull, but like it's your size because this book is so big, so like
She can walk inside of it.
there's an archway where they're playing over like an old ruins area, and you're able to take the rope that they swing with to get to the other side. You're actually able to pull it and swing with both the paper versions of them over to the other side.
This is magical. I love books.
The good old story of a country mouse meets a city mouse.
She's just gonna play in that book for a bit.
We just found Kiki daycare.
Yep.
You walk in past the library into an area that's much more dimly lit. But when you come into it, the sheer size huge open archways as you see a 50-foot high pyramidal ceiling with walls that taper inward to a height of about 30 feet. You can see those bioluminescent jellyfish shining around a 40-foot tall statue of a large storm giant standing in the middle of the room. Very imperious looking. Male, bare-chested, foamy beard with a sharp trident, and a lower body that transforms into a giant wave, all carved out of stone. You can see the walls are etched with giants riding whales, battling dragon turtles, blowing conch shells, summoning giant crabs, massive octopi and manta rays, and schools of fish.
Now, this is my kind of room.
Oh,
Can I see if there's any engravings on the large statue? Like if there's a name or something?
Roll a history check.
Yeah. 8.
8. You're like, what is the name? What is the name? Can you read giant?
No, I cannot.
You see some giant runes, and you try to remember when you were at the Allfather's particular name of this deity. You can't think of it, but obviously this is their lord of storm giants. You just can't think of their name.
That memory's getting worse every day.
It's because you're old.
Go play in your book.
I couldn't carry it with me. It was too heavy.
You need Harshnag to go turn the page for you?
Mm-hmm.
You walk back and you see Harshnag. He's still on the same page.
This is awesome. What? What?
I'm ready for the next page.
Oh, you understand, Kiki.
Flips it over, and on this side there's like a hang glider of them flying over the north. You can see it goes from icy land to fields of wheat. As I lift you up and set you up on the little piece of the hang glider that pops up, so you can glide across the pages.
this is just too adorable.
I think I even got caught up on it, just sitting there leaning against the wall, sliding over with my wine cup.
A little bit of time passes, and you can see two storm giants walking up past from the sauna area over towards the library.
It is time. Queen Sarisa awaits you in the chambers.
All right, Kiki, time to put your book away.
I don't want to. I'm not done.
Maybe we can come back later.
You promise?
I don't promise anything I can't deliver on.
You have
But
to
I ain't
pinky
promising on
promise.
this. I'm not promising we can come back. I just said maybe.
Fine.
Harshnag, put the book back. Don't want to get a library fine.
I'm putting it back. A couple of steps farther away from Black Silk. We don't need this to get mixed up.
Ruby?
Let's go meet her in their chambers. Or a chamber. I don't know which one we're going to.
Follow these guards. I'm sure they'll take us where we need to go. Right, gentlemen?
I assume we're not going to our bedroom.
We're going back to the throne room that you were in before. Follow us,
The
please.
throne room.
Because she is our queen.
But aren't chambers like in reference? Never mind. Potato, potato. She's gonna follow the guards.
Cheekios and Valas have now toweled up and each have a smoke. What, are we going?
Time to go.
We're just getting comfortable.
Put your underwear back on. We got to go see the queen.
As you can tell, the giants just beelined right past us and just didn't even say anything.
I thought you boys were here on vacation.
Felt
I'd be
good.
dead tomorrow, so.
I enjoyed myself. This is a good smoke too. As he hands it back over to you.
Yeah, I mean, I could use to spend a few more hours here.
Well, you can do it after our meeting. Come on. Put something on.
Cheekio snaps his fingers. Ta-da! Come on, Valis!
Valas is putting his pants on, trying to hop around on a foot.
Wet jeans, bro. We've all been there. If anybody was ever black, tight blue jeans, it would be Valis.
Should have gotten you some Jinko jeans.
Leather
Much easier to
pants,
put
man.
on.
Piranhas. As those guards lead you past all the rooms that you have been, leading back to the throne room, I'll let you guys go grab your beverage, take a quick break. See, nobody died at the beginning of this episode, guys.
Not yet.
We're fine. Things are fine. We rolled a 20. Noted. That shrimp did die. Shrimp did die. Oh, dude, think about that shrimp as like take a stuffed crust piece of pizza and microwave it for like 1 minute too long. Just chewy and stringy. Now they got out of the dream sequence last episode. It wasn't. I'm gonna make them just turn on and keep fighting the dream forever. The dream already took what it wanted. It's a little piece of your mind each time. What it wanted, and that's what it got. Yum, 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 yum. Eater of dreams. Laid back so far, Jade. Laid back so far. You know, I like my twists. Cinnamon twists. Yum. That shrimp had friends, man. DTD on that shrimp. Powerful friends. You guys.
All right.
I haven't had a chance to make up any romance novels in my head in a while.
That was an interesting one.
The love between A dark elf and its spider queen.
Forbidden love.
Obviously
gosh.
influenced in my head by Grounded in some way.
Mm-hmm. Those spiders, you have a weird attraction to them, man.
Diablo's got the creepy spider seductress too.
Mm-hmm. That's true. There was a music video with a spider queen. What was it?
Creed Bullets.
I can't remember. It's been too long.
Just
Old
there,
music videos.
They want me. God, Creed Bullets. Holy shit. Can't
I
believe
haven't
it.
seen a music video in forever.
Ooh.
You know that is still primarily YouTube. That is YouTube's moneymaker. I never even thought
Really?
about this. Yeah. Well, I mean, don't think of it so much as people. I don't know the percentage of people that are actually watching it, but most people, I believe, are using YouTube as an on-demand radio, essentially. But yeah, that is their number one moneymaker is music videos. It's by a large margin. It's something like 70%.
I mean,
Honestly-
when Mudcat steals Spotify, I listen to music on YouTube, yeah. But I never look at the videos. I just put it on play and I leave it somewhere.
How do you plebs not have a family plan?
Because we're cheap.
Because we're cheap.
Oh, it's $5 more.
That's $5 I can spend on food.
Oh my God.
Just honestly, I just download all the playlists I make and then I can use them offline while she uses Spotify.
You
roll.
We are cheap.
Or
so
we
cheap.
just happen to both be in the car. I actually have my my CD collection still. I like to bust out the CDs sometimes.
There's no reason to get a family plan. We're fine.
Ridiculous. I tell you, outside of Amazon Prime, I think my YouTube Premium, that comes with music and no commercials on YouTube. That thing's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
If I wasn't ingrained in Spotify, I would use that YouTube music way more. That's a good, what's that? That's $10? 10
Spotify
bones?
has such a good algorithm for feeding you music you want to listen to, though.
I know, that's why I went to Spotify from Apple in the first place.
The algorithm is just like, if I'm in a mood and I listen to a song, and just picks the perfect things next every time.
And it's
Smart.
gotten better, and it
Smart.
keeps getting better. Gets me into
Machines are
stuff I don't
learning.
know.
The only problem with the age of Spotify now is I listen to playlists of like styles I like, and I get to know a bunch of songs that I really enjoy. Then I never learn the names of them or the bands.
Oh, you
I'm
got to
like,
be
oh,
hitting
you-
that like button.
Always like, oh, I dig that tune, and even if I do that, I'm like, oh, I dig that tune. Comes on again, I know the song, but I literally have no idea who plays it.
Oh, I have to go
No
back
idea.
and search for the like. But I know it's there. I can listen. I'm like, oh, okay. I was in this mood, and it's like 7 songs of this mood. I was like, yeah, like that, like that. The problem is when you jump around, you listen to that, and you're like, you're in a real melancholy mood, and then like the next song is like jitterbug, like
Come
from a
on,
different
man.
day. How did I wake up my heart?
Orange mocha frappuccino.
As you guys are escorted back to the front of Queen Cerese's chambers, where you guys once again see
Tug and Cog.
Hey, boys.
Salutations. Tug, Cog.
as they open up those 2 large chamber doors. As you pass
work.
through, they nod in approval. once again gazing on a large fountain inside the room that you were almost flushed down. You see a new arrangement of chairs inside. Worm Skull Throne still missing. Just Queen Cerisa. She gets up out of her seat, walking down, getting on a single knee to greet all of you with large hugs. This kingdom owes you a debt I don't think we could ever repay. Thank you. Thank you so much, my heroes. I'm so sorry. We tried to get to the cannon sooner. We did everything that we could. I'm glad that you are more than capable of finishing the job without us. We have much to discuss, though. She motions to one of the guards to come over as they bring you all fine upholstered chairs, blues and golds. As you sit down as equals in front of her in her own chair, as they bring a long shaped clamshell, this shaved smooth top to it. There's a table in between us. So, now that Malachar is gone, and whatever has been exposed from this court, what dark presence this Dracolich may have been, it was impersonating itself in my court, no doubt seeding the seeds of discontent. It's time for us to send news to the Allfather that we set the ordering back in place. But this time, we shall do so without a hierarchy. We will send a member, kings or queens of each respective clan, to meet with the Allfather once a decade and try to start from there. No longer embarrass ourselves like we have done over the past year. I am done seeing people suffer. But I need to know of you, adventurers. What is it that you will seek of me? We will finish the task in restoring a proper vessel for you. One that will allow you to travel to this place unimpeded. What else can we do for you?
Can you make it fly?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Flying is not forte. The storm lords of the sea. I I'm sorry, my friend.
Can it shoot lightning? These are really bad wishes, aren't they? We're not good at this.
We can provide some rather useful items that will do so. Whoever is keeping inventory, add 10 lightning javelins. To be stored on the ship.
Got it.
Okay, good.
Oh. The ship seems fine enough, but with some pretty powerful enemies we're going to be fighting. One ship is, oh, no matter how good it is, it's one ship. Going to need an army. Talking about fighting gods. Few of us on a ship won't matter. Won't make a difference. Doesn't matter how good the ship is.
This is true.
I understand, but what is it exactly that you are asking of me?
Well, not really sure what you can offer, but still have to fight Yansi Ben. Have to fight Sansuri. Just don't know.
And exactly what is it that you need to fight Yunsi Ben, the Prince of Air? I understand Sansuri's fallen from her grace, but why must you fight Yunsi Ben?
They're all connected now. They're all working together. Not to mention, there's a personal element to this. John C. Ben holds something that we all want back. Someone.
I see. I'm sorry that our ship may not be of use to where you're going next.
Great.
That's all right. We got a cloud that can make it fly. I was just trying to do it without the cloud.
I see. It's funny. We've been trying to clear that cloud away for days now.
Mhm. Oops.
We've been
That's our
manipulating the weather up above us for calmer seas for the battle. Just this one damn patch of clouds that we couldn't get rid of. Fitting.
Zephyros's Cloud Castle under Captain. I guess we could call him Captain Dante Alfonso.
I mean, technically, I'm the captain.
All right, first mate Dante
Zephyros.
Alfonso.
There we go.
Zephyros.
Yeah. Old buddy collects butt pictures. Also, he's
Saved their
not
life.
there anymore.
Lost his own.
It's Zephyros's tower.
Oh, you know him?
I do.
Well,
He
did
was-
know him.
He was my teacher. Is Zephyros in? Is he in that cloud?
Histor, you tell her.
We lost Zephyros. He used up every bit of energy to get us clear of Sansuri and Yansi Ben. Hence the reason we got a grudge. That and they've got one of our friends. Zephyros helped us more than we could have ever hoped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. This is most unpleasant news. That was the kind of person that he was. Incredible thirst for knowledge. A man who wanted only to help. But he wouldn't do it for you. No less.
No.
It seems that he did not for you either. But he saw something in you that I now see. Thank you for letting me know the fate of my old friend.
Without him, we wouldn't be here. So, I think you knew what he was doing. More than welcome to come up and see the Cloud Castle if you'd like.
That's okay. He's left it with good hands.
And pause.
And pause. Indeed. As she puts her hand over on your hand. This brings me to our new mutual enemy. They have all the information they could ever need. And they can obviously travel from plane to plane. I don't know when this threat will rear its head again. But I fear it will not be very long. As even in my dreams, I can't seem to avoid not thinking about that wretched creature.
Wait, hold on. Is he visiting you in your dreams?
Awful.
Are you having trouble remembering certain things? People, names, things that should come right to mind that feel like they're on the tip of your tongue? Things you should know?
Every time, every waking day, it feels like I learn less about my father than I knew before.
It's doing the same thing to us.
What do you mean he's doing the same thing?
It's Dracolich. Just last night. Stole a piece of my family. My child. I can see a face with no detail, and I know it's mine. But I can't remember the name. It was after seeing him last night that he took it from me. He's taking what we love most. And he's not just doing it to us. Sounds like he's also doing it to you. And who knows how many else. You don't know if it's this palace he's enchanted. But that's where he finds us every time we sleep. and he's hell-bent on his revenge.
This cannot stand. I don't know how we will be able to get to this thing. But mark my words, you have our full support. And whatever it takes. Whether I have any memories left before it's done or not. This tyranny will end. And the seeds of destruction that they sowed will come to an end. It's just, how do we start? And where do we start?
Where does he take you in your dreams?
Been here, the same childhood setting of my life. It's always in the palace. Changing and manifesting from the form that they once were. I'll always be left with the question of not knowing just how long. How long were they in this court pretending to be my friend, my advisor? The conversations that we've had. It's almost as if I don't want to know. The ultimate betrayal. And we'll never know what the true remains of Limrith are. You will need to secure a place for your dreams. You need to speak to any of your mages, druids. Do not want this to fester. Or indeed you say that you want to fight until you have nothing left. It would be much better to have a queen on the throne that still has her mind. Otherwise we will start this process again. We have lost too much. We've been through too much to have this process start over in our own timeline again. You need to take care of yourself. I see fit. I also bring news that my sisters have retreated into exile. Too proud to show their faces back in their home again, preferring instead to live without redemption in their own self-exile. Far across the sea.
They realize it's the time that You need them the most?
Unfortunately, it's always been about them and not what's actually best for the sea, for this world. I at least still have my Uncle Uthar. While he has had his convictions before, he is a pious and righteous man. And I trust him. I think he has turned over a new leaf. He has no choice. His home has been saved by the small folk. However, their absence does present me with a few things for you. So I took the liberty of clearing the rooms out myself. Come. One at a time. She opens a large, barnacle encrusted chest. Opening up the top, Histor, Faust, roll a 1d10.
There's that one I've been looking for.
Hello.
Hello, one.
Did you miss it?
You've been flirting with me all night, and now you finally got me all to yourself.
I hope so.
Told you.
Sure.
One's all around.
Snake eyes, baby.
Here is your pile of fermented excrement from my eldest sister.
I've been saving it.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, Your Majesty.
Histor, as you reach in to that chest, pulling out the hilt of a sword. With more depictions of giants fighting ancient sea creatures all across the handle and hilt. It goes to a long seafoam green like colored blade. Sharp to the touch. The first time that you attack with this sword, each of your turns, you can transfer some or all of the sword's bonus to your armor class, instead of using the bonus on any of your attacks that turn. It reduces the bonus to your attack and your damage rolls to +1 and gain a +2 to your AC. The bonuses remain in effect until the start of your next turn. From the item I table, add Defender to your sheet. It is a +3 legendary sword.
Ooh, good God.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, gorgeous.
And it's
Don't
any
really
sword.
enter.
This is a long sword.
Longsword. Got it. Thank you. It's beautiful. Can't wait to swing it into something.
Actually, you know what? Don't make that a longsword. Make that a one-hander.
One-hander?
Yep. Make that a one-hander.
You're gonna go so good next to Holy Avenger.
Alice, roll a 1d10. Nine. Nope, that's a d20. Too used to d20s. All right. Apparently, I'm just gonna mimic rolls.
Be fine. I like that face.
All right. We'll slightly modify this up. As you reach in and you pull out a talisman that has a large symbol of a golden trident on it. Waves crashing around on either side. We will call this new item the Talisman of Stronmus. It will be based off the template of Talisman of Ultimate Evil.
Oh, yes.
It's like Christmas for him on this episode.
Oh my God, yes.
So you're going to be able to flavor this everything towards being Poseidon-like within the sea. We'll be able to go over it. But yes, I'm not having him roll 8d6 of necrotic damage when he touches this thing because he's not evil. It's going to be attuned to someone of the sea. So if it's not a navigator, a storm giant, someone who spent time in the ocean, we're going to reflavor everything into its direction. So we'll work out that a little bit.
That's dope.
It's going to be really cool. Some of the things he can do, he can add a +2 to bonus rolls when he's using this as his holy symbol, which is ridiculous. It can in the evil version, it can just ignite fires around people. They have to just succeed on a DC 20 dexterity saving throw, or a fissure of fire wraps around him. So we'll flavor this all for the sea.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, that's must succeed a DC 20 dexterity saving throw or fall into the fissure and be destroyed, leaving no remains.
Oh my gosh.
The fissure then
God.
closes, leaving no trace of its existence.
That's going to be the dark below. You're going to open up the maelstrom on folks.
What in the world?
Only has 6 charges though. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
We're going to roll on those too.
Yeah,
are
well,
we?
last time you sent me to the dark below.
Well, you know,
Thanks for that.
Still didn't work the way I thought it was gonna work.
Yeah, maybe this time you read the whole thing and figure it out.
Technically, I did read it, but the context was not normal context.
Ruby.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Yeah, oh yeah.
Roll a d10.
Okay, D10.
Yeah, we're halfway there.
Cool. I love ones. Thanks a lot. Legit. The curse continues.
Yeah, the curse does continue. The curse does continue. You should remember, Radio, what 81 is. As you reach in, now completing all of my campaigns with an 81.
Oh my God, no. No, it's not.
No. What did I get?
Just the
You
first
pull out-
person to get it.
A leather-bound pack of cards.
Yes!
Any things?
Yes!
Finally.
Give me the power!
You realize you're going to end 2 campaigns in 2 weeks, right?
Welcome to Chaotic Neutral.
Nope, it just means I'm modifying my own deck of many things to where they don't completely destroy things.
I'm the most untrustworthy character for this. I'm so happy.
Oh. And if there were people
You
to
have
have
to
a deck of many
baby-proof this.
things, it would be these sisters too. Like, that's a very fitting item. Very fitting items from them.
We're all going to die.
One last pull. Actually, no, it's 2 because Harshnag gets a pull too.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. It's gonna get exciting. Right. In all fairness, I haven't needed the Ifrit armor very often. You owe me. Pay the dues. I'll give the ones back to you, don't worry.
As Cheekios reaches in and pulls out a fine, long silver blade with a winking seahorse for a handle. Gains +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and also a +1 to saving throws. If the sword is on you, you can call on its luck, no action required, to reroll 1 attack, ability check, or saving throw you dislike. You must use the second roll. This cannot be used again till the next dawn. This sword also contains 1 wish. Cheekios has a wish!
Yeah, baby.
Let's go, dude!
Ooh, buddy.
Oh.
Does Ruby have that same sword?
She does.
Mm-hmm.
She has a kind of it.
She's just not figured out the right way to word anything. I don't trust her enough for that. That seems too lasting in damage. But a card?
Big man roll.
Oh, he's got to re-roll. Same item. It was one up from Cheekios's.
Oh, this long pause is killing me.
I know, right?
It's like taking this and adapting it to Harshnag so that he's not completely overpowered.
Yes. He can do everything.
Does he have my my wondrous armor now? Armor of invulnerability.
We were making sure we never lose him.
I am a golden god.
Oh, I'm gonna work on another mission. No, you're staying with us. I don't care.
That's fine. We'll leave Histor. Just bring him.
Yeah, this is more important.
So he rolled a 37, which is the staff of the Magi, which is the most OP weapon you can give a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. So I'm bumping him one up as he pulls out a large version that looks very similar to Histor's sword. Just in complete giant form, long two-handed Vorpal sword with a +3 bonus to attack rolls made with this weapon. It ignores resistance to slashing damage. If you attack a creature that has at least one head with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, it will cleave their head off.
Shit.
All right, that's insane.
The creature dies if it cannot survive without its lost head. If the creature is immune to this effect, if it is immune to slashing damage and doesn't have a need to have a head, has legendary actions, the DM can decide if that creature is too big to have its head cut off with this weapon. Such a creature will instead take an extra 6d8 of slashing damage from the hit.
Maybe this is a novice question, but how many creatures can survive without their head?
There's actually several.
Of course there are.
Hydras, multi-headed items, lots of really weird creatures and slimes.
Great. Now that he has that, that means those are the kind of monsters we're gonna soon face.
Not Sansuri though.
I never thought I'd want to wield anything else other than my axe. But this thing has a good feel to it.
Largely an ornamental sword that's been on display from quite some time. It was my grandfather's sword. After what you did, placing those final blows onto the creature known as Malachar, it's a fitting the sword would be wielded in your hands. May it cut down the foes to come, Harshnag. No longer the grim, but the brave.
Thank you, Queen Sarissa. I will wield your family sword with honor.
I hope in some way these can aid you for the troubles to come. I know it's not much, but I know that at this level anything will help. As we send our own to the All-Father, what are the plans for your group next?
Really wish it was that clear.
Yeah, we've got a lot of enemies, unfortunately. Dracolich, Censuri, Ansiben, a rescue mission. Don't really know.
Seems like every time we make it through one enemy, we have another one pop up out of nowhere.
And they get worse each time.
We need to learn more about this Dracolich so we can find him.
True.
I just don't know where we're gonna go seeking knowledge. Old knowledge like that.
Well, we can always ask around to Port Town. I can bet you, you go digging around the seedier parts of a port, you'll find someone who knows something somewhere. It's always been my experience.
I could see that being the hub of information.
My vote has been... My vote goes to what we agreed upon before we came down here. We said we would take care of this matter at hand, and then we would check on our friends. Histor has a son who's missing, and Nighthawk is in prison.
Maybe the next move is to see what Dante's learned. We can at least reconvene. Figure out next moves from there.
I mean, at this point, that little bookworm probably got through at least 1,000 texts, I would assume.
That's probably where we should go then. Queen, is there a way we can keep in touch with you so you know where we're at? In case you need us or we need you.
Absolutely. She slides over a large conch shell.
Everything's a frickin' shell.
Yeah, there's not a lot of materials to work with down here.
When you need me, this will be a way to contact me. At any time. Any hour of the day.
Like a long distance elven earpiece, huh?
Of the sea.
No roaming charges on this?
What's a roaming charge?
It's a joke.
I'm
It's not a
sorry.
good joke.
My brain has been like it's in many pieces. So it is set then. Your vessel is due to be complete in the morning. We will wish you well. Is there anything else?
I can't think of anything. I mean, these are really nice toys, so thank you for that. And you guys just have better defenses
Toys.
now, so I think you'll be good, and we'll be pretty good. I mean, there's no guarantee. We could die tomorrow, which is
I think what the cat is trying to say is that I think that'll be all.
yeah, sure. That's time.
It's time for us to go.
One thing, Queen, if we happen to run across your sisters, you want us to try and talk sense of them, send them back?
I don't think there's anything that you can say. They will have to make that choice on their own.
Fair enough.
They will need to want to be here. But I appreciate your concern. Then it is settled. I will see you at dawn. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't have a skirt to curtsy, but
As you guys are all making your way out of the chamber past Tug and Cog. Excuse me, Histor.
Yes. Turn around, make my way your direction.
I want you to have something. As she hands you a small symbol of the trident. Strawn moss.
What's this for?
If the stories are true, and I believe them to be so, in your time of greatest need, maybe this will help. My father return again to your aid. With this symbol of strawn moss, if you have a divine intervention card, that comes in from the community, you will have the option to roll advantage on that card to make it apply.
Okay.
And that will be a direct connection to King Hecaton. So this will be the first case of a dual interaction between you and the community. So if there's a divine intervention card that is played and it is not granted, you have the chance to roll the advantage on it for it to apply.
Just say a one-use kind of thing?
Yep.
One charge. Got it.
And it will use their modifier. So whoever's rolling, that's what's going to be the modifier to your roll. That'll get you guys thinking in chat. Thank you, Histor.
Thank you.
She makes her way back to her throne. As you guys pass Tug and Cog, back out into the main chambers. Well, at least we got something, right?
I mean, yeah. This was good.
Say we got more than just good. He
You
holds
think-
puts the talisman over his head, and what's that thing you got there?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, it was a cool little deck with cards in it. I assume for playing.
Playing cards, huh? You wanna make a wager?
Why would I make a wager?
We have cards now to bet with. Maybe you deal those things out.
I mean,
I doubt they're just cards. They've got to be some sort of magical item to be kept. I mean, I got a freaking badass sword. Look at, even Harshnag's got some crazy sword that does some, who God knows what.
well, we can pull one out and see what it does.
That's what it-
Did they come with an instruction manual? Did they tell you what they were?
The thing I would know if there was an instruction manual. Do I look like the kind of individual who would read an instruction manual?
No, but did they tell you what they were?
It was a deck of cards.
We all got weapons and you got a bunch of cards?
Well,
She
let's
told
look
you
on-
that it was a very, very powerful and magical deck of cards. Everything that I relayed to you, you understand the importance.
They're very special cards for special times. But I guess I get to guess when the special times are, right?
Guess so.
Let's just not make this a special time now.
Well, it's not. This is a very special time. We're getting ready to embark on an adventure. Though I do have to say, I feel kind of bad about all this. Like, sure, we saved them and whatnot, but Also, on the flip side, like, yes, we exposed bad things in the courtroom that she had going on, but we kind of invited Malakar here. Like, he probably would have come here eventually, but he came here sooner because we were here. I don't know if they know that part. I didn't want to mention it. Like, I'm okay with them praising us and be like, you're our heroes, and I'm okay with that. But as a thought,
They were the largest seat of power in the sea. Malakar would have come here.
eventually, yeah. Yeah.
The part that kind of sticks out to me is sure they built us this ship, but like I said, where we're going, we came here for more than a ship. Came here for help. And I'm not sure what they've given us is gonna be enough to fight the battle ahead. Sure, I mean, we took care of Malakar down here, and that's one thing off the list, but we came here for an army, did we not?
No, we came here to set the damn ordering straight. That's what we originally came here to do.
In hopes that they would help us in our fight.
Valas, they did. We defeated a sea god. Together.
Yeah. Kind of together. Like a 10%, 90% job.
I'm talking about us.
Oh.
You, me, Harshnag, Valas, Cheekios.
Well, we did it once, but that's once isn't 3 times.
They think they're done without us?
Well, we can't stay and help them. Like, literally too much on our plates.
I'm not
We came here
saying
hoping
that.
they'd help us.
I'm saying we defeated one god. We have to defeat 2 more powerful enemies.
3, maybe? Dracolich?
Maybe 3. Forgot about the Dracolich already.
Yeah.
How are we going to do that without their help?
Same way we beat Malakar. A little bit of this, and a whole lot of this. We'll find allies along the way, give us the upper hand.
Oh, we have a direct line to the Queen now. If we need help, help is a call away.
Hopefully she answers.
Hopefully they have some help to offer.
We need to present them a plan if we have a need for bodies, and that is what we will call in.
Well, when it's time, either they'll show or they won't. We'll be going forward anyway.
We always do.
Speaking of embarking on this journey, and you know, the wreckage of our old ship was still down there at the bottom of the maelstrom. Did the giants collect our belongings? Are those on the new ship?
That's a good question. I will find one of the guards.
Need everybody to roll a perception check.
$23.
21.
Damn it, 20!
God, we're all above 20.
Finally.
Much better week.
You guys have been inside this room. Something has been hauntingly familiar about the song that the crab organ has been playing since you arrived.
You feel like you know that tune.
Wasn't that the tune at Roaring Horn's place?
It's also the tune that Sansuri played. Where's that coming from? Is that coming from the crab?
It indeed is, and it is absolutely piano that you've heard at Sansuri's.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that then.
Stroll over to the crab and see what the hell's over there. It's just playing by itself?
It is playing by itself.
Can she control that from here? Is it connected?
Are we ever gonna get one day off?
Can I use divine sense to detect good or evil on that piano?
100%.
Perfect. So come up on the piano, I can see it's playing by itself. I run my hand over the top of it, just about an inch off the top of it. You see this communication of white light between my hand and the crab. What's it telling me?
100% evil.
There's something at work here, and it ain't good.
Great. Of course. Of course it's like that.
Harshnag, you feel like smashing a clam?
Wait. Can I try identify on it?
That's what that damn song was.
Go ahead.
All right. I cast identify. I go up and I touch the shell and I try to get a reading on it.
You go up. You touch that crab organ. On identify, what properties do I need to let you know?
Let me tell you. If it's a magical item or something other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if anything. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn the spell which created it.
All right. The crab organ itself is not evil.
Okay.
It seems like the song itself is the source. And as quickly as you identify it, song ends. And the organ stops playing.
It's the song. The song is what's cursed.
Yeah, but what's playing the song? And when's the last time we got a check-in from Dante?
Oh. We need to get up there. Now.
Is our ship ready? Can we go?
Does it matter? We have to make it.
How in the hell do we make it out of this maelstrom?
You know she's taunting us.
Doesn't even have to be our ship. Surely they've got a ship here somewhere. Any ship will do. We just need to get out of here.
I don't know what to do.
You got the cannon? Can you shoot us out of it into the air at least?
I don't even know what this means.
What means?
Either there's something evil in here we can't see, or there's some way Sensori's getting her magic down here.
Don't like this either way. We need to notify the queen now. That's the first thing. This may be under attack again.
We need to find some level of communication. We need to find a way to amplify our elven earpiece to be able to talk to Dante.
Cheekios, can you just get to Dante?
The magic rocks you took me to the Fae with. You used those to magnify.
We do have a teleportation circle in both places. This is right.
Perfect.
This is right. We need to go and check on it and see if it was destroyed in the battle or not.
Well, let's go then.
Histor, you need to let the queen know. Use her little conchy thing.
Oh, pick up the conch. Queen, hopefully you can hear me. Just so you know, you might have Sensori knocking on your door. We're gonna find out.
I'm sorry, I haven't used these in quite some time. Are you just in the other room?
Yeah, but we gotta go see it. Listen. I'm making sure this works, and I'm telling you, we gotta go see about a pissed off air giant.
Pissed off air giant? What? I'm so confused. Do as
Can
you
I hear
must.
this conversation?
Oh yeah, you can actually hear us both talking. The door is still open. We're still holding it. It's like walkie-talkies down like a long hallway.
Sensori has a signature song. It's playing on the piano. Is cursed. That must mean some sort of indication that she might be nearby. We're going. You might want to be prepared in case she has a physical presence here, or if she's been listening into your chambers. We're going up somehow. If you have any clue, we're going to need it.
Noted. Thank you for the clear explanation.
Cool. All right. Enough of this chit chat. I'm finding some way to our ship is where we had that thing, the little transportation circle. I assume that's a yes. I'm going.
The transportation circle?
Where is it?
It's still in the same place, but it's been damaged since the fight.
Like, where can we get to our ship? Is our ship ready?
The ship is not finished.
Do you have
Can
a
it-
ship?
Can it float?
I am not the one to answer these questions. I'm sorry. I can find out as quick as is possible.
Let's find out, because I think we need to go.
I will send for Uthor. So, you have a choice. You can either try to tackle restoring the teleportation circle, or to rush the vessel topside.
I'm all for beating on a teleportation circle. I don't know if I want to try and bushwhack a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
They're trying to build our ship, but that's just me at the table.
I agree. We don't know their work or how far along they are. The circle may be broken, but repairing it may take less time than completing a ship.
I will go and I will look at the state of the teleportation circle now. I will come back with more information.
You fix that. I'll get the ship ready.
All right.
If it can float, I can sail it.
You going by yourself, or can I go with you?
Kiki will go with him too.
Do whatever your choice is.
I was talking about Cheekios.
We're gonna need the ship. Okay.
All right.
Ruby will go with Cheekios. Kiki will go with Valas.
Valas. To ready the ship early. DC 12, DC 14, DC 16.
What
These are going to be 3 rolls using survival.
What if I employ the help of skeleton crews? That back things.
You can use your skeleton crew for advantage on 1 roll.
Okay. Okay. So you said 12, 14, 16?
Mm-hmm.
One second, I'm looking at my cards. I have an advantage. I'm using it on the first one.
All right. Public rolls. Oh! Oh, shit.
Good. We are good.
What is your survival modifier?
Wait. No. It's a
Come on.
+0.
Don't you have a luck or something?
Wait, hold on.
Okay, if your survival is 0, what do I have you use when you navigate?
You have me use something else. Wisdom or intelligence, one of the two. Wasn't survival.
We're screwed.
Yeah, what have you been using for all these navigation checks?
Wisdom or
Wisdom?
intelligence?
I was going to say,
which one it was.
If I remember, it's either wisdom or intelligence, because he has proficiency in it, and he's pirate.
Yeah, you should have proficiency in survival. So just use your proficiency as your modifier. Yeah, like we've used this a bunch.
So you want me to add my proficiency on there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 17 then.
All right.
Customize my survival.
Do you roll better?
Okay. Well, all right. There's the.
Yeah, I was like, whoa! I wouldn't make you use a skill with nothing. I mean, you have experience with vessels, like that's obviously proficient at this point.
It's the weirdest thing because my wisdom is +6, but my survival is +0.
That's not even right.
It's got no proficiency in it.
But even even then it should read. That's not right. It's like something's modifying that.
Don't know.
Yeah, wisdom's supposed to impact survival.
Yeah,
I
wisdom.
understand that.
That's crazy.
How are you so broken as an individual?
My proficiency's a +6. My wisdom's a +6.
What is wrong with Valas?
Anyway, what we got?
All right.
14 next.
Yeah, 14 next.
Oh, do I use the skeleton crew now or the last one?
Oh, the choices.
You need a luck, my friend.
Don't know that I have one. I might though.
I do.
Nice games.
I use the card anyways. I'm gonna use the skeleton crew on the second one.
All right, you've already burned a card,
Mm-hmm.
and the skeleton crew. Your third roll will be all on your own.
Yep. 15.
That will just succeed.
That's 2 nat 1s I negated, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
Last one.
DC 16.
Let's hope your luck does not run out.
Oh!
Hold on. 1 second.
Ha!
Yeah, I don't think I have anything. Don't think I have a luck or anything.
Nice if there was an inspiration floating around there.
I don't have an inspiration anymore.
I wish I had shouted one to you. Damn it. Can we pretend that I had given him a bardic inspiration?
You need to hit a 12 on it to make it.
It's a D12.
Right.
I'll make you roll an intelligence. To remember to grant him some inspiration before he leaves. DC is an 18.
Oh crap. My intelligence is only a +2. It's a 5. I'm dumb. Nope, he does not get it.
Oh, then the last one I think is a 10.
Valas.
Off of that 18.
Oh. There is still quite a bit of work to be done to make this vessel endure the intense pressures that it will receive from transferring from the bottom of the sea back to the top of the ocean. It will take you the rest of the evening to get this ship ready as quick as possible. However, everything will be maintained. You will lose no structural integrity. You will lose no items. You will only lose time. That's the only loss on the third modifier. You just can't get it ready quick enough.
Better than in the morning.
All right. We're doing the same thing on my side. The stones are a mess. And it's going to take reading Giant and aligning them back correctly and putting this piece of the puzzle back together again and reconsecrating this circle. For Cheekios to put this back together. I will be using the same modifier.
Before we begin, Ruby's
Give it to
gonna say, listen, we have to hurry. This is for Dante. And you're gonna have a D12 inspiration.
All right. I have the help of...
Intelligence means learning from your mistakes.
I have a 1d12 inspo. +5 is my modifier. I have advantage on 1 round because of you guys helping. I'm running the gamble. I'm running straight up on the first. DC 12. Well, it's my choice with inspiration, so it's like I can do that. You know, I don't have to declare. I can look like a Billy Badass.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Microphone almost got yeeted.
What'd you say about looking like a Billy Badass?
Let's go, baby. That is a 15. As we get the stones aligned back in place.
This is the sign of the seal.
Just give it to me. Just move it along, Harshnag.
This is the sign of the whale.
All right. I'm rolling straight up again. I'm gonna burn advantage on the last one.
Okay.
Oh God, that's a 10. All right, I'm using the inspo.
Yep.
I'm using the inspo. Oh God, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, come on.
Let's go, baby. Woo! All right.
Good job, Ruby. What are we gonna do with this glowy rock now?
I will roll the last one with advantage. +5, DC 16.
Why?
A 6. I have cards.
Oh, we forgot about the cards.
I don't know what I have, but I have a bunch. Unfortunately, Action Surge will not save me now.
Advantage.
I hold up my blade.
Thank goodness.
Let's not count our blessings yet. But this could be the luckiest thing of my life. One re-roll. Have to take the new one.
Oh my God! No fucking way!
Whip that.
Oh, baby!
Hit those nat 20s.
No
Hit those nat 20s.
way.
Ah!
What the
We are
fuck?
good. We are
The dog right
saving.
there. That's my dog.
Freaking
Point.
lucky.
Jesus.
Let's go, baby! Pointing with that blade at the last block that needs to be laid. Harshnag putting it in place. Runes lighting up. We did it! We did it!
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice job, friend. Nice job.
We did it. Okay. Valas is still working on the vessel.
That's good though. He'll work on that. And we'll make sure everything's okay.
All right. Let's go back home. Let's get ready to go back home. Send word. Valas will bring the ship up, and we will be ready for him. As we step forwards into that portal together. Stones lighting up. As the path blurs. Stepping foot and out into the teleportation circle back in the cat house. That is where we will end this week's episode.
What will we find?
Back to the cat house.
It's not, we just call it home.
Just
call it home.
Oh, dude.
I thought I was making some adorable little place, and you guys.
It is adorable. It is home.
It can be both.
Oh.
I mean, I imagine the fuzzy walls and everything on it.
Get out of here with that freaking roll, dude.
Oh my gosh! Thank goodness
Nat 20,
something worked.
Just to watch it cock over to 20 was the best. Like I saw it sit, and then he goes. It never happens that way. Never.
It doesn't.
Usually it's always
Very
20.
Dude.
No, sorry, here's an 8.
With the new blade, dude, I didn't have a card. I had no card to play. That was it.
Blade came in clutch.
Oh.
The luck.
It's a Cheekios and his blade.
Thank
Drink to that.
goodness. Luck eventually does help.
Who knows what the party may have just avoided?
If
Only
we get there
time will
and
tell.
everything is fine, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm not taking anything for granted at this point. Especially hearing that piano again.
We'll find out. Oh, dude. That was fun.
Oh man,
I'm glad we got to roll.
Talisman.
it was panic inducing.
Open up fissures in the ground.
I love the DC climbs. Those are so, they're great.
I was just so worried. And there's such like, you're like, okay, I'm gonna have a strategy and I'll use my special stuff there, but it's still just so much up to the dice.
It's RNG. It makes you feel better.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit, you want to save your best for your hardest DC. Yeah, but you don't know when your best rolls are going to come in.
I used mine early because I figured it wasn't an all or nothing situation.
Well, yeah, I mean, you negated 2 nat 1s, so good on you for using those.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you wouldn't even had a seat at the ball game had you not.
Yeah, I would have been
nat ones.
full.
Plus I only rolled those nat ones because I rolled advantage.
Nope.
You'll never know.
They would have come
You'll
out
never know.
eventually.
Here's how it would have gone. If you went in the order of your dice, the first one would have been 11. The second 2 would have been 1s. Because that's the order they came in. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, now.
Dude, how about that? You have the power to try to
Grayskull.
summon King Hekaton. By the way, if you just get a card straight up and you just have one, that's an auto King Hecaton.
Well, considering that I burned my last one on Ugna, or what was his name? The
Tug.
Tug,
and
yes,
Cog.
thank you. Tug and Cog. I was trying to say Cog, but Tug was stuck in my head. Yeah, if I used the last one I had on that, I'm officially sold out of those cards.
But if somebody gets one, it doesn't have to be yours either. It can be in conjunction with somebody. That's a pathway to the king himself.
I really just wanted this to be our version of the spa and sushi episode. I thought that's what we were leaning towards, and then you're like, nope, we're gonna move on to the next room. Like,
this
okay,
campaign
I guess
doesn't
this
get one of
isn't
those.
happening.
I mean, you could have stayed and got naked with Valas if you wanted
No,
to. I was helping
no, I'm
on
okay.
exploring.
That's all right.
We still had things to unbox. We still had shit to get to.
Valas is now a warlock.
Yeah, level 1
And-
warlock.
And
Oh,
Lord of the Waves or whatever.
Lord of Tide Pods.
Nothing can go wrong.
Oh, I have a task for you.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
will it? I mean,
Nothing will go wrong.
technically, of known characters, Valas is actually one of the strongest people in the sea now. Technically, he is very up to his title.
Boom.
Lord of Tides.
Terrifying to imagine.
I mean,
Uh,
I
And
picked up
he's
a couple of cool spells with that warlock edition.
if you're thinking long term, if you get actual bards and people to spread your story, you have now come back from life as well. You have some of the seeds sown to try to work your way into godhood if you were to spread your tale between pirates. Like
You saying I'm Pirate Jesus?
you could be Pirate Jesus.
What you trying to say?
You just, hey, it's out there.
It is known.
You just gotta have other pirate believers. Yeah. Valis' ego is big, but yeah, it can get bigger.
he's like, yup.
Yup.
Legit. Or you end up with a racist troll that's dick in a spider tank.
Is it AI that controls that goddamn tank?
Yup. And he just boogied.
Hopefully the rolls on Friday go, at least as well as the rolls tonight.
That's true. Today was, it was a good fair mix.
Yeah, we got a little
Gotta get
bit
there
of
tomorrow before I get to Friday.
Today
Yeah.
was fine.
You good luck.
I started out with
Sure.
a nat 20. It was good.
Today was a good day.
Dear journal.
The dice were better.
Journal.
We had fun. Kiki inspired me playing inside of that large pop-up book.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to
Dear
think
Mom.
about.
Didn't roll a nat 1 today. Love, John.
God, you tried.
I did try.
That'll be one of my more memorable nat 20s that I will cherish for a long time.
We've got some
Insane.
ridiculous things.
Oh, that was good shit.
Yeah, a deck of many things now. I can't wait for
Fucking
I know.
81. How does 81 keep popping up on my damn...
I'm very excited.
Of all the characters to get it, the one that's most likely just to flip cards out at will.
The most
On a whim.
chaotic.
It's gonna happen. I was tempted. We were gonna play one tonight.
My ass.
Sling them out.
I got my modified version where there's consequences, but it's not like, hey guys, show's over.
You
Consequences.
lose all of your stuff. That's my
So-
that's my favorite deck of many things card. You lose all of your possessions and all of your money.
It's wiped.
I can
So-
give those cards to other people though, right?
They can pull from your deck.
Anybody, it's It's whoever pulls the card.
Okay.
You can't like look at it and give it to somebody.
Right.
It's somebody pulls one.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see. Yeah, so you're like, yeah, getting somebody else to pull a card.
Yeah.
Pick a card and it cards.
That's what I was gonna do.
Let's play a game.
Or if we go to a port, this could be interesting.
Oh God.
If you play cards with Yancy Ben and he gets the millionaire, like he draws the fortune card. Oh my God.
He's a god. What is he gonna do with more money? Be a useless card for him.
I still want to see a game of cards played with a god with a deck of many things. Ultimate
Give me
stakes,
the
man.
opportunity.
I mean, if it keeps going like this, you can play with Valas.
God.
Soon
It's
enough.
not the same. I know that
Soon
god.
enough.
All the magic is gone at this point.
Loved it. Thank you guys for joining us. That was awesome. Oh, so good.
Wait,
I know what me and Radio are gonna do.
Grounded.
Get credit.
Good luck.
Hey, don't we have a card turnover tomorrow? Isn't that how we ended last Thursday?
Mmm.
No, it
Okay.
was supposed to be last week and we just forgot about it.
Okay, got it.
We did it. We drew a card in downtime for the fun of it, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna apply that next week. And I totally forgot about it. It was the night card.
Yep.
Nope, he's in the backpack. By the way, just don't Adam, you can just don't even have to show up, tomorrow. It's fine. You can just watch. You could phone in.
Just have a little battery on his stream. Like, he can have his stream up. Just leave that there in the chair and then not come back.
Put a D battery on the table.
I've got Adam right here. Look, there he is.
Oh man, at least make it a
Gale.
D.
I
A C or a D.
can almost hear him in the distance.
Oh,
You could at least give him 9 volts.
I got a whole cup full of Adams now.
oh God. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
What do you have a cup full of batteries?
Because I haven't got a chance to recycle them yet.
So you just put him in a cup?
Yeah. And then I switched to rechargeable, so I don't make battery mess anymore.
Well, I
That
asked
was-
him almost 2 years ago, and he's like, I'm burning batteries. I go, what are you burning batteries for in 2019? Wow, I'm burning. You were on your controller. He was using batteries as controller. Jesus.
Not anymore.
Gotta play
All
wired. That way you
rechargeable
get,
now.
gotta play wired so you don't get any latency.
It's actually not for my controller. It's for this, which allows me to walk around the house and hear everything that's going on. That's how I can go get up and sit on the couch, stretch my legs, jump, flip a table, and still hear what's going on at the game.
Beautiful. All right, everybody. Wash your damn hands. Put on your mask. Continue to love each other. We'll see you guys next week.